Make the ground shake.
What is going on, guys? Got another Madden 17 player ratings prediction for you here today. We're doing the top 10 tight ends in the league for Madden 17 predictions. Unfortunately, this will probably be the last player rating prediction I do, besides maybe a top 10 overall in every position combined player ratings one later on. But the good news is we got another Madden 17 series coming out next week. If you like the prediction videos, I think you'll like this series as well. Unfortunately, I can't really tell you more about it because we got the people out there that I noticed started trying to steal my ideas when I'm coming out here trying to, do this stuff, and they take it and it's like, oh, that was nice, good idea I had there, you coincidentally win. But either way, not a big deal, we'll get over it. So right here, we're going to start off number 10. Obviously you see I'm going through here, is Gary Big Play Barnage, the only bright spot on the Browns last year. Let's be honest, he had 1,043 receiving yards, 9 TDs, but as I said, only bright spot on the team. The other guys are out there, smoking weed, partying all night. Johnny Manziel and Jeff Gordon. But he was over here playing with another mess of a quarterback. So, he did great for who he had to play with. Like I said, 86 overall. We're going to go ahead here and go to number 9, Jordan Reed. Another guy, well, not really another guy. Well, yeah, another guy that was great on his team. You would think Deshaun Jackson, Pierre Garçon. First thing you think, Washington. Well, no, this year Jordan Reed was that difference maker in the red zone that they needed. He had 11 TDs. He even had a 952 receiving yards. He finally avoided some injuries, but he did miss 2 games again, so he could have cracked that 1,000-yard receiving season this year had he not gotten injured. But we're going to give him an 87 overall for his great efforts, as you see right here. Coming in at number 8, talking about another guy that missed games due to not injury, but the needle. He was suspended, of course, 4 games? I think he did miss 1 game due to injury, and that's Antonio Gates, but he is definitely a difference maker on San Diego. 630 receiving yards, 5 TDs he did have this year. And him and Keenan Allen really are the playmakers on that team, and you could tell San Diego's offense was completely different with either one of them missing at any point in time during the year. Of course, they looked like they was missing a lot during the entire season, but offense was not one of their biggest problems when it came to the passing game. As you see, 88 overall we got here for Antonio Gates. Coming in at number 7 is Delaney Walker. He was an 87 overall last year. We're going to bump him up this year. Obviously, he's quietly been having a great past 2 seasons. He had 1,088 receiving yards this year. That was 3rd amongst tight ends. He had 6 TDs, and he was definitely the best wide receiver on Tennessee last year. Granted, he's a tight end, but we're going to give him a 90 overall, as you see right here. Going down the list of his stats, as usual, we'll go into number 6, and that is Jason Witten. He was a 93 overall last year, so I had to keep him up in the list a little bit. I can't see EA dropping him a whole lot of overall points. I mean, he was playing with 5th-string quarterbacks for a majority of the season, so that's not really him to blame, but he is getting old at the same time, so you never know exactly what to expect out of it. He's 713 receiving yards, 3 TDs last year. So we'll go ahead here and see what EA thinks of him. We're thinking 91 overall. Drop his overall 2 points and put him at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Travis Kelce. Another guy who was a 91 overall last year. He did have 875 receiving yards this year, 5 TDs. It's a really similar year that he had last year, so I think we're going to keep his overall about the same. But Alex Smith found his wide receivers this year. 2 claps for him. So that may have knocked down a few more touchdown reception targets for Travis Kelce. You never know. But like I said, 91 overall for Travis Kelce. Coming in at number 4, big boost in overall this year. He was in the lower 80s last year, and we're going to knock him up here. Obviously, quite a few when he's up here in 4th. He was a red zone machine, 13 TDs. That led the league, and he was injured. He missed, the last 4 games, last 3 games of the year? I can't remember now. He's injured every year for the Bengals. That's all I know. Injured in a Pro Bowl, piece of glass, but he is just a difference maker in the red zone when he is here. As you see, we're going to give him a 92 overall. And then we're going to go ahead here to number 3 and Jimmy Graham. Another guy who was a 95 overall last year, so we're going to dump him a little bit. Of course, he started out atrociously for Seattle, but if it wasn't for, the last 8-9 games when Russell Wilson started playing better, he started to play better. I don't even think he'd be this high on the list, but I do think because he did start to make that turn at the end of the year, he does definitely deserve to be considered up here in the top 3 still when it comes to tight ends. Giving him a 92 overall, as you see, same overall as Eifert, but we're going to bump him right above him. Coming in at number 2, we're going to up him in the list this year from last year, and that's Greg Olsen. It's about time he starts to get recognition. Another 1,000-yard receiving season. He's, Cam Newton's only true wide receiver he had out there last year with Kelvin Benjamin injured, and he definitely was a difference maker out there once again for Cam Newton. As you see, he was a big play threat. He was a down-the-field threat, or midfield threat. He was just all around a great player for him. We're going to give him a 95 overall, as you can see right there. Some great stats for Greg Olsen. Coming in at number 1, slam dunk, no other question about it. He's going to be number 1 this year. I mean, the guy's on the cover, let's be honest. And that's Rob Gronkowski. He did have 1,176 receiving yards, 11 TDs again this year, 2 lead tight ends. Not to mention, this guy had 22 20-plus yard receptions. 22, that is a huge amount for a tight end. And unfortunately, Brady didn't have any receivers last year. That's why he did bad. But I don't know what you would call Gronk and the numbers he put up. But either way, as you see, we'll give him a 99 overall. So this pretty much sums up this video, guys. If you guys would like to, if you guys had different ideas on who should be up there, go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I missed anybody, what you guys think should have been changed around. As always, love to hear the support. Hope you liked the video. As I said, we got a new series coming out next week. If you want to come by and drop by and watch that. So, as always, guys, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.